Hi, welcome back to channel TrainStation2. Alright, we got second in the fourth competitions, and of course it was a tough fight as usual. From the fourth competition onwards, it will never be easy. The fact that people are really realizing that the fact that we're running out of time to achieve the 1000 event coins legendary train, so people will be spending lots of those union dollars or as well as the gems in order to fight for the top spot. So really important that you focus always on the first three competitions, as I always mention. Save up from the fourth competition onwards, be it gems or union dollars. Do not spend any. You gotta save up for the next big event again. So always do this savings, and in that context, you'll always have sufficient to go about for the first three competitions in every single event itself. Right. So when I talk about events, I'm talking about those that are really long, like this event, airport event is a long event. But likewise, they could call it airport event, but it's a short one. Then I've definitely not going to spend anything in those short competitions. Right. So this is something you're going to bear in mind. The other thing you're going to work out is really spending enough effort into the union play. Union dollars are really rare, and that's important to gather enough of them. So you do not spend them anyway when you feel that spending it just for the sake of winning a particular competition, although you don't really need it. So don't do that. Save up those precious union dollars, which you get from the competitions that you're fighting for, from the union play. They come in really handy. It takes about 200 union dollars in order to upgrade the capacity of your legendary trains, for example. I think that's really important. Not only that, during the upgraded legendary trains, you can use it to collect gold, and you get a good number of gold extra. So this is something you gotta bear in mind. The other thing you gotta work out is exchanging those items for the union items itself. Otherwise, you got nothing to deliver, and hence you can't really contribute much to its your union play. So this is something you gotta keep on hunting for. Things like, for example, things you can get off the shelf from the logic center, like timber and whatnot. So these are the things you could keep on hunting. Sometimes take a look at the exchange of the union. Whenever it's available, go ahead and exchange them. You will need a good number of them to be stored up in a way. But also bear in mind, this has to work with the warehouse spacing that you can afford, because if you couldn't afford, this will be a hindrance in your advancement of your gameplay, because taking up all the precious warehouse spacing, and you'll be hard time fighting competition. So you can really balance it. For me, I'm not so much focused in the event anymore. From the fourth competition onwards, I'll be focusing more towards the union play, given the fact that we need all those union dollars, and it's difficult definitely to gather union dollars altogether. So playing the union would also allow you to progress in the league. Really hoping to progress it to silver very quickly. Have a good number of union members. They are quite active and contribute much towards the union play. Unfortunately, again, there's a handful of them that are not really active in terms of the union play. It's not that they are not active players, so there's no good reason for kicking them off the union, but nonetheless they are not contributing towards the union play. That's a bit disappointed on that, but the fact that a good sum of people, they are doing very much to help the union in fighting those union play. So that's allow us to push forward. I think this is our second promotion in the bronze league. Hopefully they enter the silver really soon. The last round when we do it with all the teammates that we have, we push all the way to the silver maximum, just short of one before we hit gold. Really happy if we could reach gold league. So really happy if you could join us if you're looking for a union that's really active and contributing to this competition. Please join us. It's local 6IX, so it's LOCAL, then with the letter, or actually number 6, and then followed by letter IX itself. So local 6IX, that's the union name itself. All right, so This is something always want to advertise my video so that we can get really active players who are participating in the union to join us, and then definitely hoping to work together. It is not a very stressful union, I gotta say. Basically, we don't really emphasize that you must hit a certain numbers of SP. As long as you are play, we are happy. All right, so that's the union that we have right now. Okay, so this is a long competition. You got two days plus, and of course, if you do remember, it's always short 2 days followed by 3 days. So the next competition, the fifth one, will be a short one. If you are really want to fight and you got limited resources, always then fight through the short competitions. But I said it's not easy. There's 2 more competitions to go. People will spend all the way, including spend real money to buy gems and fight. So it's really tough. Imagine you're putting in all your gems and union dollars and you're not winning as well. So it's really sad. So I'd rather if you can focus in the first 3 competition whereby people are not that fighting that hard, then you'll be easier to gain the 1000 coin legendary. And do save up 4000 keys for the legendary as well, which are really collected at the end of the 3rd competition. Next I'll be going for the rare, the common, and special building. I always give up the epic because I don't really see a need to it. So I'll rather focus to getting 2 trains, which is a common and a rare, and a special building. So this is what I always aim for. Not easy to fight towards the top 10%, but I'm trying to maintain it there. Definitely more and more people are spending, and that's not something I really like to see as a free-to-play. I'm always thinking this is a free game, shouldn't be spending real money. So really saddened the fact that people are spending real money, and yet Pixel is very greedy. A lot of false advertising, so you watch advertisement forcefully downloaded to your screen. That's not something I really enjoy. So that's something that Pixel is trying to get the maximum revenue out of, on top of what they're already charging people for a lot for the trains animation. So this is something that is a bit strange though. But nonetheless, it's your game, it's your choice. For us, free to play, we always 0 cents. That doesn't make really good sense for Pixel then. So that's the reason why they want to have false advertisement upon us. As long as we are not paying, we have this advertisement problem. Whereas if you are paying customer, you will not have this advertisement forced upon you. So again, always send your best trains out to deliver. That's as much as possible, and do use up to your warehouse spacing to store the event items. As the non-event items, you can always store it in the input and output tray of your factory. So this is something that always work out in terms of the limited warehousing space. So another thing you're going to work with is definitely increasing the capacity of your warehouse by doing the building special requests. Then you can have the additional population. Alright, so that's the end of this 4th competition, and we got 2nd there. Not too bad. We can spend a bit on the stores later, the shop, and we got, I think, 3rd place. Not too surprising. What is really surprising is Fly Europe got dropped to the 1, so it's really amazing. Bottom up to number 1, so this is something really cute. That's the end of it. So we're going to spend that 250, 50 on coins, and 2 big boxes. That's definitely something to look forward to. Definitely no gold parts as usual, but hopefully something good. Alright, so rare parts then. Right, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. Have a good rest before the next competition. Goodbye.